Hi, welcome to Onyx Commentary. My name is Iris Jackson and I will be your host. This is a brand new fresh segment podcast coming straight from Chicago. I first would like to thank my executive producer, Laura Neal, who motivated me and pushed me to start this. What was the purpose of me starting Onyx Commentary? The purpose of me starting Onyx Commentary was I am definitely a YouTuber, watcher. I look at a lot of platforms. A lot of things are being discussed, particularly dealing with the Black experience. And me being in the mental health field and definitely an advocator, definitely all about community. As I reviewed and I listened to these things, I realized that it's some unspoken words that's not being addressed that needs to be addressed, and I think that Honest Commentary will definitely be the platform to address those things. Now, this segment is only 15 minutes long. It will not take up a lot of your time. How I will start each segment is definitely reading what Honest Commentary is all about. What is the purpose of that? The purpose is repetition. The purpose is to penetrate your psyche. The purpose is for you not to lose focus on what Onyx Commentary is all about and this purpose. And yes, you will get an opportunity to give us feedback, critique, add into this conversation. This is what Onyx Commentary is all about. So I will begin with reading you what we're all about. Okay, let's begin. This 15-minute commentary segment purpose is for empowerment only. We are not a political radical group trying to prove a point. Our focus is the Black American experience, and that is in air quotes. The Onyx podcast host, myself, Iris Jackson, will choose from the following topics: Black politics, Black economics, Black family values, Black self-love, Black brotherhood and sisterhood, Black on Black crime, Black self-respect, Black health, Black wellness, and most of all, Black accountability. That is what we're missing here. Honest Commentary channel primary goal is to achieve a catalyst effect to awaken the change in the African American psychic in this now. Not the past, not what happened to our ancestors, and of course we will visit that and talk about that because all of that is relevant. But it's some things that we're not addressing that needs to be addressed. The objective is to get the audience to engage in critical thinking discussions of the correlationship between the Reconstruction era, Jim Crow era, and the current modern day slavery era that we're in, to achieve a common sense analysis of this current regression. Yes, this is regression. After so long, it is not to be blamed on your oppressor. If you continue to be oppressed, then you, at some point, I'm speaking to the adults. I'm speaking to situations where you have choices. I'm speaking to those who are in the victim state and don't realize they have the power. And I am talking to us. So, we are in regression. Highlight that. The only question that we should be presenting at this stage in the race, in the opinion of the Onyx commentary perspective point of view should be, what the hell are we going to do about it? Okay, so now you know where we going with this. I hope your juices is flowing, your thought processes is perked up, and we're ready to have this conversation. And this is a conversation that I will revisit every Saturday on the Onyx Commentary podcast. So, what is the topic today? On August the 2nd, 2025, coming to you live from Chicago, is Black accountability. What is accountability? Accountability is when one take ownership of the part, the role, the input, the choice making that they had in a decision making process, in an event, in something that can be as little as, hey, I didn't take out the garbage, so a cause and an effect. Yes. So accountability. I want that to sit with the audience right now. I want this to sit with everyone for a second. I want you to digest it. I want you to breathe it in. And I want you to think about what accountability is. And right now at this moment, I hope that you're thinking about some things that you and myself thinking as well. I am always with the audience. Just a side note, this host is doing the same thing that I'm asking my audience to do. So this is no platform of me being here, you're there, we're all here together. So I want to make that clear. So again, I'm hoping that you're thinking of something that you should have took accountability for. So I'm going to point out 4 things under this accountability topic that I think that we as African Americans, I'm only talking to African Americans, I mean no disrespect, African Americans born, raised in America. I'm not talking about those who are from the motherland, from the Caribbean. I am unapologetically not disconnecting from my roots. I know I am African. We know where we come from. Some of us are from the Caribbean. Some of us are from even the South Americans. So we're clear on that. So we can leave the genetics, the DNA, to the experts, okay? I see we do that a lot. We spend a lot of time on the origin of where we come from, us being the first man. That is global world knowledge and cannot be disputed. We don't need to spend no more time on that. But what we do need to spend time on is the issues that we're facing in the now. So under Black accountability, I am going to highlight 4 things. Community. Are we taking accountabilities for our community? I don't know. You ask yourself, when the last time you've been to a block party? Have you participated in any outreach, cleaning up, talking to your neighborly police station? Have you talked to your neighbors about the crime? Or if it's no crime, have you talked about prevention? How are we going to keep this safe? And how are we going to live together in harmony? That's 1. Number 2, school systems. Are we taking accountability for the school system? Do we have an input on what our children learn, when a school is closed, who will get the funding? Absolutely not. What we do is we let people tell us what They're going to teach our children and where our children cannot go. And I'm speaking specifically in the Chicagoland area, in the urban neighborhoods. When the last time you've been to a PTA meeting? When the last time you got on the board? Do you attend the school council monthly meetings? No, you do not. So you're not present, so you don't have a voice. Therefore, your principal and the rest of the board, they decide where the money goes and what they're going to do and not do. And then they tell you, CPS cut it. Wrong. Research your power in the school's parents. Number 3, health conditions. Genetically, they say we are prone to diabetes and hypertension. We know this. Every doctor tells us this. It's all on the news. We see this in research. So, genetically, we know the historical context of why that is. We had a very poor diet coming over here in Americas and the transatlantic slave trade, and until this day they feed us the same food. Yes, and it's called what? Food deserts. You don't get any food, and the only food that you will ever reach for is the same food that master fed our ancestors 400 years ago. Is still in our psyche. So can we take accountability? Can we please stop making Cheetos rich, hot flamings, all the dyes, all the salt, all the fatty foods that we eat? Staying out of restaurants, I'll be the first to say I definitely need to stop doing it. I know how to eat to live, but what do? I do just what I've been programmed to do. At instance, the most part, honestly, yes, I shop at the high scale grocery stores, but nonetheless, I still need to take accountability. And that goes for all of us. I don't care if you're rich, if you're poor. Let's stop using the excuse and running with the narrative. It costs to eat healthy. No, it does not. What costs? Lettuce, tomatoes, onions, some fresh meat. It's the same cost and the same amount that you spend in all the candy stores getting all that junk and fatty foods. Okay, and finally, these last two definitely hit home for me. Well, this one I'm about to present, but the last one is definitely gonna be the big one, right? Accountability is still the topic. Finances. We're not poor. We just didn't plan. I'm gonna say it again. We're not poor. I need all African Americans that live in America stop using the word poor. You're not. You're very rich. You just don't plan. We don't proceed on with careers. We don't go to the institutions that we need to credentialize us to set us in the game. So, starting from today, stop it. You're not poor. You just didn't plan, and you're still not planning, and right to this day, you still don't have a plan. And last and not least, in our last minute of this segment, is single parenthood. This is definitely a bigger, larger conversation. But I'm pausing and I hope everyone taking a break. I just would say this. In the last 30 years, it's absolutely should have been impossible for us to continue to have children that we give birth to without being prepared. They go for the male and the female. You can use contraceptives. You can use birth control pills, which is still a contraceptive, but I'm talking to the male, pardon me. You can use protection. She can use birth control pills. How about you just have a conversation before you start having intercourse that you're not looking to have children, to make sure everyone is on the same page? Because when you have sex unprotected, it's a possibility you can produce another human being. That's just biological common sense. And let's stop complaining about he or she doesn't help me. Did he and she help you before? Did you see any qualities that screamed out to you that this would be a responsible person that I want to make a family with? Did you have that conversation? We need to stop it. We have to stop it. So, just a disclaimer. The things I'm going to say is a lot of things that needs to be said. And the things that I'm going to say is not at my ordinance. It's at all of us. All of us. So, the accountabilities for this segment and wrapping up is, are we taking accountability for our communities, our school systems, our health, our finance, and our parenthood skills? It is time that we grow up and start looking in the mirror at self. So, that is the end of this segment. I thank you, audience. I hope you were able to take away something from this, and I hope that you are also able to provide some input in this conversation. And this will be an ongoing project for us until we get out of the stage of regression. Again, this is Onyx Commentary, and I would like to thank my executive producer, Laura Neal, and I'd like to thank my sponsors as well. Thank you. Have a good night. Stay safe and be well.